Hello guys, this is the video tutorial for Petrol Guy. Now I pre-assembled and pre-glued this figure because it's really easy, to be honest. The only things that I will mention is make sure that you put the foot inside the leg before you put the front panel, because otherwise you cannot put filament through the way. But there's still access from here even if you did. But always make sure that you put the foot in first. Other things to mention: you want to glue this panel on this side. You want to make sure that before you glue it that things are going to be flush and connect nicely like this. And everything else is easy. You want to make sure that the cannons inside here are plugged in on the filament before you put this in the main body as well. But that's it, really. Everything else is easy peasy, or they're just plug in. Elbows are, usual style elbows. So anyway, this is all the parts printed, sanded down, glued when it needs to be glued, and mainly it's just the heads and the shoulder panels kind of thing. I mean, if you want this piece to be on one color, you could, merge it together and print it as one piece, but I like the dual color look. Everything else is plug and play. Yellow parts are going to be the cannon, well, the missile launcher and the missile. We got rods, we got the petrol pumps. I made an alternative helmet with a different color just to, I don't know, for the laughs. Yellow hands, yellow panels, yellow missile or cannons, whatever. The front panels here are yellow. Gray bits are going to be the hips and the inside parts of the hips, the elbows, the face, and let's say the chest area that contains the cannons, and this weapon as well is in gray. So these are the colors that I use to make this match the old toy. Obviously, do what you want with your figure. Red for this bits on the weapons, just to make it look again like the old accessories. The Deceptino logo, I printed it in red because I don't have purple. If I had a purple color, I would have done this different. I'm just gonna probably paint it over. The banner with the pump it saying on it, mine is not as defined as I would like it to, but if you have a resin printer or you want to up the quality of the print, you will get better results. I'm probably gonna paint over a list in white to pick up some details on this, and the shell logo on the banner here. So without further ado, let's move on to assembling this and start with the Petrol Station Mode. In fact, there is an alternative way to display this. It might be a bit more solid. So if you put the pump on the blue part, then you can peg this in here, and that seems to be a bit more stable when it's connected to the rest of the base, so that this thing doesn't fall down. But I sanded down a bit too much this bag, so that's my fault. Nothing that a little bit of nail polish is not gonna solve. This is my friend for loose joints and parts that are not quite gripping, let's say. So a little bit of that will make this a bit more solid looking when it's in base mode as well. But yeah, I'm gonna finish take this. Now to go into Petrol Station Mode, we should take some things apart. Because we're gonna need everything in a different configuration. So this rod we don't need. Take this apart. Take this away. And the legs are staying together again, but this time I'm gonna open up. Be careful with this. Joints are a bit on the weak side of my PLA, so but opening them reveals all of this detail in it, which I thought was clever. The arms, you want to take them apart, and you want now to have this properly pegged as arms. Now this is gonna bend and keep this look for the Petrol Station Mode, but you want to leave them, yeah, just a second. So yeah, so these are not gonna be flush this time. It's gonna be a little gap, but then because the elbows bend and everything, you're still gonna be able to put the head flush. So this is getting a bit tall for the camera, but this is what it looks like. Then we got the main body. This is gonna open up. We got the Septicon logo that can flip around, and I use a piece of filament to help me open this up, just because they're a bit tiny for my fingers to be reached. And you can pose this as you like, you know, if you want them to be symmetrical or not. Now this open port that we usually use for the arm is gonna peg in there, and everything should be like flush to the ground so that you have some stability with your base station, Petrol Station. Now this bit needs to go into that port as well, but before we're doing that, we need to make sure that we have everything that we need for our guy to be able to stand. So you want to have this in here, and this is already okay. We need to flip this. Okay, the reason for that is because we need this to be on the flat side. All right, this part can be looking forward again. So this is gonna go in here. It's got nice and stable connection, and this is gonna go here. This is again to replicate the looks of the original toy. Okay, kind of replicate the looks of the original toy, but it's good enough in my opinion. Of course, you know, if you don't like it, you can change it. You can do whatever you want, but this is the design to look like the original toy. Now with these panels, I like to put one here to increase stability. Again, for everything to be nice and stable. so that when you lift it, you know, everything comes with you. Row panels and things like that I don't have much use for, but I printed this special pack so that I can put the other panel here and pretend that, I don't know, it's a ramp or something. And then you can decorate this however you like. I think officially the banner goes on the side there. This goes on the front panel here. So that I'm gonna do that off camera. Okay, so we got the cannon installed. This part we can actually use it in a more clever way. I'm gonna do that off camera as well. Yeah, here is the tower. I flipped the arms around so that now I can pack this in, and because of that we can now put somebody standing there, like, I don't know, this guy, maybe somebody shooting down or something. So yeah, can hold the weight. Since already got this guy has some weak hips. So we got this guy here. I wanted to show you also that you can man the battle station, that it's nice and snug. So yeah, this is pretty much Petrol Station Mode. The head is supposed to go in there as well, and you know, function as a seat sometimes, depending on the figure. So yeah, this is Petrol Station Mode. Now to go into robot mode, we have to take it apart again. I'll do that off camera. I took everything apart, and obviously we can start from the legs. So there's the right leg, left leg. The ankle tilt is not supposed to go far, so do not try and bend it further than this. It's really just to give you the A pose a little bit. Yeah, I need to maybe design it better in a future version of this, but for now, this is the legs. We got the hips. So I inverted this again so that the grids are at the front. You want this bump to be at the front, and this is gonna where the main body is gonna connect. Voila. The main body, you want this to be flush and list. The Sactican logo flipped around like that, and then you close it up again like in Petrol Station Mode, and upper body almost ready. Now you can choose which face you want. Now my original design was that with the mouth open, but somebody suggested to make a design with faceplate. So thanks Campo for the idea. So this is pretty much the same face, but designed to make it look like you put a face mask on for battle mode. So we're gonna start with the normal one. Let's call it the relaxed look, and then we can explore the battle look. Now for the arms, I like to have the elbow design to look like this, so that it almost looks like, you know, that you got a bicep up there, and then the design for the elbow like that. So this is gonna go and peg in here, nice and secure, and you want to be able to, you know, lift this up and hold the pose. It's got a lot of weapons, so the arms need to be quite tight and nice and grippy. For the hand, you want to reveal again with the port. This is straight out of MP10 Optimus Prime masterpiece kind of thing. So again, arm connected, nice and secure. Yeah, might we need a little bit of this guy again to tighten some joints. The other arm, again, flip the panel open, flip it around, and there is a peg that is supposed to hold the hand in place, but when it's in this way, it doesn't have anywhere to go, so it's just to, touch the element. But when it's this way, it pegs and actually holds the hand. You want to make sure that when you sand down and you don't ruin it, let's say. So the upper body is ready, we can put it together, and voila, we got a Petrol Guy, and let's call it relax mode. Now we got tons of accessories that can be all stored on him. I'm gonna try and showcase everything. The camera wants to stay. Yeah, that's better. So where we start? Let's start with the non-combat stuff. So this can all be stored at the back, or if you want this to become like, I don't know, a cannon as well, then you can shoot from there. We can change the face. This is actually pegged in if you want to. It should hold, so you can print two faces and only one helmet. You don't have to have the yellow helmet like I did. This one can go either side, either arm, and then that's storage for the petrol station stuff. Now this guy's this missile just pegs into place, so you want to make sure that again you don't sand down things too much, otherwise you end up like me where kinda holds but it doesn't stick together very well. But it is what it is. So that's missile launcher in place. Yeah. Also, there's a 5mm port here, so if you wanted to, you can flip this around again and decide to have him have a giant missile for hand. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. And then this guy can go up here, or he can go up here, depends on your liking. This is pretty much the same as an elbow, so you can really orientate it the way you like, and that's it. And then yeah, if you want, you can store this on the pegs here, 1 and 2. Just to have everything there. And then again, there is no pegs at the back, but you can put spare bits wherever you like for storage. And again, this is supposed to have the ability to stay inside the belly. It's just mine hasn't been sanded down to be able to do so. So apologies for that. But here we have bottom mode, and again, with a bit stronger elbow joints, these can hold up without trouble. Posability, you've seen the arms. Let's take a couple bits off just they don't keep falling off, or we don't break anything. The arm can do all the way around, arm up. Then we have the head is on a peg, so can flip around. You can do the full split, kick forward, backward, and then if I remove this, you can bend the knee all the way to about here, which is enough for him, and then ankle tilt a little bit, but not too much. It's enough for him to be able to pose, you know, the interesting poses and battle dynamic poses and things like that. Not the slickest of designs, but I like him, so I hope you like it too. So here we have it, Petrol Guy in all its glory. Just to show off with fully painted Fire Dude was kind of his rival in a way, since, you know, Fire Station, Petrol Station so far are the two designs made. I'm making a train station guy that I can barely show the prototype. It's coming out soon. It's gonna be awesome. He's also got some weak joints at the moment, but he's got some nice details on him. And then to compare him with our Decepticon weaponizer, we got this guy here. Again, he's also technically a weaponizer, so they can, you know, swap parts and do other things. Here is with another Master base guy from Hasbro. Ironworks, I love, but the other guys that Hasbro made, they're not as good. I'm actually ordering Airwave, I believe it's called, just to have another comparison. But I do have a lot of weaponizer right now, so it feels like I'm filling up my collection quite nicely. If you want to have the same collection, you just need to head to Coles 3D. There is my profile. I'll leave all the links to my collections in the description of the video. And then if there is anything that you think I should do, you can leave a comment, or you can come and find me on Facebook on 3D printing transformer, I think it's called, the page. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the video, or I hope you enjoy the figure if you bought it and you want to build it, and I'll catch you at the next figure.